Hey there folks, Omega Gamer 89 here again. Today I'm just going to do a quick little tutorial on how to do a cannon in Minecraft. This is one I've already built. It's not exactly pretty, but it's functional. I'm in creative mode on this world, so you'll obviously have to either be in creative mode or gather a buttload of obsidian yourself. But this is basically how to make a cannon. Now this is what I've already obviously pre-made. Let me just show you how it works real quick. Let me just land here. Yeah. If I can get back up to the cannon. Basically, we take a couple things of dynamite and put them in here above this water and along the redstone here. So that way, whenever that's the basically our gunpowder, when that drops down, it'll shoot out our ammunition. And because it's in water, it hopefully won't destroy all this redstone. Then we take another one and place this right here. This is going to be our bullet that's going to get shot out at the end. Basically, we just have a button here, and we have redstone wire to basically, if I can jump, there we go. Basically, have redstone wire here so that we can just have all this activate at once, and then we have a couple of switches here to delay it a bit, so that basically this part will activate just before these ones explode. So that way this will drop down, these will explode, shoot it forward, and then it'll launch out there and explode out there, hopefully destroying our target. So let's just see how this works. Hit the button, fly over here. Now see the redstone torches there, and it shoots out, and boom. So we got a nice sized crater there. We got some good distance on that one. So you can see it's pretty effective. You can get greater distances with more charge, with more TNT inside of the trough here. As you can see, because it landed in the water, because the charge landed in the water, it did not destroy all my redstone here, which is good. I do need to plug up that hole there because it's not supposed to be leaking like that. For that, we just want to use a half block high little slab right there. And then we just put the TNT right here. Just going to show it one more time before I actually show you how to build it. Hit the button, and boom! Almost took out a cow there. But that's pretty simple. Well, that's pretty simple. That shows you how to make it. I'm going to go ahead and do another one from scratch over here, just to show you how. You're going to need a decent amount of obsidian. You're going to need TNT, obviously. You're going to need redstone switches, or delay, or whatever you call them, redstone repeater. And you're going to need a button or a lever or something. A button is better since it won't stay activated. Basically, what you're going to want to do is build just a little bit of a platform, a couple things high, just so you're off the ground to start. Makes it a little bit easier to work. And then basically we take our obsidian. I'm going to do another tutorial later to show you how to do it in survival mode, so you won't have to use ridiculous amounts of obsidian. But basically, we're just going to go here and create. And this can be however many long you want, although obviously, the longer this is, the more dynamite you can put in for the charge, and the farther it's going to shoot your bullet. But not all of it will actually, transfer to the bullet. There's a limit on how many you can do, basically. So you're going to want to build this. Oh, didn't want to do that. About 2 blocks high. That way you have room for enough water. And that way the TNT will actually drop down a level whenever it's activated and it falls into the water, and when it explodes, the water will prevent it from destroying all your redstone. Then you're going to want to go a few blocks high with this. There's really no precise number, you just want to be at least a couple above this. Then we're going to take a slab. It can be stone, wood, whatever, and place it at the very end there. Take a bucket of water, and place it right here. So that flows down in there, and that'll keep our TNT from destroying the redstone we're about to set up. Now what you're going to want to do is on the lower level here, set it up a little bit of a stairway basically. Well, first you're going to need a straight line, a double straight line like this. And then just over here to double it. And then basically you're also going to want to have it basically a little set of stairs so that your TNT, or so that your redstone rather, can get to the bullet and activate that. So, and then we just line this with redstone. I'm actually going to want to make this part a little longer. There's no, I mean, it really isn't an exact number of redstone repeaters. It depends on how high up you put your bullet compared to your charge. But basically, we're just going to want to put these in here and set them all to the maximum. And then loop it around like so. Put a couple more in here. Oh, fell down. Put a couple more in here. That should probably do it. And then more redstone wire. And of course this we want to actually avoid. We don't want it to connect there, so that it would actually be very bad. So we're basically just going to put this over here. Because basically if it connected there, like if it did that, you know, it would completely bypass our repeaters and end up activating the bullet at the same time as it activated the charge. And that would make it useless because they would all explode at the same time rather than having the charge explode before the bullet and send the bullet flying and then later the bullet explodes. So we're basically all set here. We're going to put this here. Actually, we do want to put one more block right behind here. Basically having this here prevents the bullet from falling backwards this way and falling on top of our charge here. So we're going to put, whoop, not double tie, these right here. We don't want to block the water, so we're only going to go that far. Then basically we just need to put a button here to activate it. Well, actually, let's put this right here. And then see, that activates that. Our stuff goes around there. And then as you can see, that one, oh, we hit a cow. That one actually has decent timing. We might want to make it a little bit shorter. Set two of these to one tick. Basically, as you saw, that was just barely dropping down when the other ones went off. We want it so that drops down, just a little bit, so that it hits our plate here. So it hits down right before they explode. That way it's got the maximum amount of time before it explodes and it can go the maximum distance. So let's see how this works here. There we go, beautiful. Boom, nice big crater. That's basically all there really is to it. And of course, if you wanted to, like for example, actually go and make one that has more charge to it, so it'll shoot further. Basically, all we have to do here is make our trough a little bit longer here. Let's add 3. And then just put our water coming from here. That's getting dark. I'll put a couple of torches. Now see, that's actually a bit too far because now our water is not reaching to the end and that'll end up destroying some of our redstone. So we're going to need to put it 2 blocks shorter. And that should just reach the end. There we go. And that actually might be too short because that water might not be deep enough, but let's take a look. The torch here. So before I had, I think, 5 packs of dynamite for the charge. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or no, 7. So this should go a bit further. And let's just hit our button. That activates all at once. Oh, didn't hit, missed the last one. And that drops, boom, goes flying, and boom. So as you can see, it's fairly effective. Later on, I'm going to make a tutorial to show you how to make a multi-layer cannon, where you basically have the dynamite stacked more than one high, and that can get you some really good distance. But other than that, that's basically how you do it. Thanks for watching, and let me know how yours worked out in the comments.